Podkayne of Mars by Robert A. Heinlein. When I was in middle school back in 1970, the school library had several Andre Norton books. I tried a couple, but couldn't really warm up to them. When the librarian suggested I read Podkayne of Mars, I imagined Podkayne would be some strange alien creature with a super intellect and monstrous appearance. Nope, just a teenage girl, frightening enough for a 12-year-old boy. She and her brother Clark reminded me of Patty and her brother Ross on the Patty Duke Show. If that reference is too obscure, I apologize. The show was popular but silly, and the ongoing battles between Patty and her sly younger brother were a mainstay of the show. After 20 pages or so, I returned the book to the library and avoided Robert A. Heinlein's books until many years later, when I finally read Stranger in a Strange Land. Podkayne of Mars recently turned up in books that I was given for free, and I decided, okay, I'll give it another shot. This is a YA title for sure. There's not much here to hold an adult's attention. Still, I read it from cover to cover. Just another title to review for my YouTube channel. People in this novel have phones they carry around in their pockets. Heinlein got that right. We do that now. People have their babies frozen at birth, then thaw them out and actually raise them when it is most convenient. Interesting concept. All the usual manipulations and foibles between the sexes, the sort of things romantic comedies are built on, those behaviors are actively in play here. Humans haven't changed much. Podkayne, or Potty, and her brother Clark are taken on a luxurious cruise from their home planet Mars to Earth. Everyone knows Earth is a great place to visit, but a terrible place to live. Potty is convinced humans did not actually evolve on planet Earth, even though that is the official version of history. Their chaperone on the journey is Uncle Tom, a senator and behind-the-scenes influencer in the solar system's politics. Clark is younger than Potty, but something of a genius. Unbeknownst to his sister and great-uncle, Clark is approached by shady characters who want him to smuggle a nuclear bomb onto their space cruiser. Clark figures out what's going on, disables the bomb, and creates a diversion to prevent authorities from discovering the nuclear device. You never know when a kid might need a bomb, right? Oblivious to all the espionage going on around her, Potty schmoozes the crew, uses her uncle's prominence to gain access to the ship's control center. She dreams of being captain of a spaceship someday. Podkayne is smart as a whip, and it doesn't hurt that she's a very attractive young woman. When I ask myself why this book was one of the few science fiction titles available in our school library, I come up with the following. The novel encourages girls to aspire to highly technical fields dominated by males. Potty is an exemplar of a bright young woman who knows how to work the system and navigate social situations while remaining a good citizen. She respects authority even when she disagrees. When the ship encounters a solar storm, Potty volunteers to help comfort the many infants on board. The novel teaches girls to accept the inequities of life without complaining and to use intellect and feminine wiles to steer men toward a desirable outcome. Though it is often mentioned that Potty is now a woman, there are instances when she believes she deserves a spanking. I imagine that sort of thing probably won't go over very well with today's readers. I won't reveal the ending of the story. I will say there are two endings, the one the publisher insisted on and the one Heinlein wanted. Some versions of the book printed after 1993 contain both endings. There is no doubt Heinlein is a good writer. If this sounds appealing, then check it out.